energy. What are we
We
looking
can
at?
make
I
a
know
secret
we're
rendezvous. Just me and you. I'll show you loving like you never knew. That's why I'm hot-blooded, jacket and sea. Got a fever of 103. Come on, baby, do you do more than dance? Hot-blooded, I'm hot-blooded. All right. Welcome in, back in. So anyway, I really don't have much to say here today. Maybe later on. I mean, we keep the rock rolling and we keep the rain. And it's raining all over the world. But I just feelings expert. And Neil gave me a message like, how you doing? I'm like, because he knows, back in the day, I was sort of vocal. I was vocal about, I wasn't here. It was just like, I was like, well, what is really going on? Like, what was going on? I mean, circumstances, had put me in a certain situation, and now looking back and now realizing it, as I told Johnny like a few weeks ago, I said, it's almost like I just woke up, from a coma or something. Like, I mean, just going around, you just do what they tell you to do because you don't want to, be labeled like hostile or all these things, I mean, the minute it's the truth. To me, it's the truth. I'm a nice guy, believe me. I'm not ranting, I'm not directing this towards anybody. I'm just telling you how I feel. I mean, me, personally, for the longest time, no matter what, I did all kinds of videos, all kinds of scenarios, all kinds of situations, and, I just looked at everything, and I'm saying, somebody is doing something here. I mean, even way back then, as I said, it's just not right. I was doing like a little bit of counseling work, and we had that speech on there that day, and I just, it had been like a year and a half since the guy was in there, and I'm like, I don't know if anyone else felt it, or at some point felt it. It's just, maybe it was just because of the way I was brought up, or doing the acting in my life. I had made changes. Like, I had come full circle. I was also studying with people that were all right. They were all right group of people. Especially when it came to like brother and sister. It doesn't matter your skin color, or you're a brother, you're a sister. I'm gonna help you. You're gonna help me. Die for it, brother and sister, all. I mean, this shouldn't be an issue. And now we got all the other things. It just seems that's all, and then lifestyles and everything like that. It just seems like that's all it's been about. I'm sorry, I just have to just say that. I'm going to I'm not. I was just gonna say I'm going to look at it again and see if I can, come up with something sensible. You can't no more. I honestly can't. Seriously. I'm going to try to do something, but I just don't know how else to go in and make anyone see. It's something that you just have to feel. It's something that you just have to recognize. You have to say to yourself, in the beginning of this season, I did a video, and it was about this gentleman in Tennessee, and I hate, using, having to say I don't like being like CNN and MSNBC and all these places, like, and The View and all these places. I don't like bringing up situations, to just, there's Valeni. Rock and roll ain't no pollution. Alright, so I'm not gonna say what he was. But he's a brother. And brother and sisters, they'll die for you, man. They'll die for you. They'll help you. They want to check on your well-being, your this, your that, everything. So it was down in Tennessee, and you all know the history of Tennessee. But it was a particular time. It was a story. I happened to come upon it yesterday because I said, watching all this stuff, especially seeing the headlines. It's like, like Trump's going down to a rally and there's a hurricane hitting and all this and that. It's like, here we go again. And then just everything. I mean, just logging on, like looking at everything on the internet, everything on the news. I mean, non-stop. And people say, no civil rights. I mean, you can't be civil. You can't be civil, Get up, kick them, Follow them around, do this, do that. And I'm saying enough here. So, I mean, there's just, I can't be involved in all these follies and this chaos. This Three Stooges, this, Abbott and Costello, just dumb. So I don't know what the story was, but he was just driving, and this girl at a crossroads is in some kind of Mustang convertible, possibly, and she was with her girlfriend, and she's like, "Come on, man, we're going to have a good time." And then I don't know, something changed, like his lifestyle changed, and then he started, hanging with these people that during the time, like, of this story, like, the incident, there was a KKK demonstration going on in Tennessee, like in the 50s, the late 50s. I mean, I think it's 1957. I don't know. I believe the gentleman is still, he's alive and everything, but it's a true story. But he had just joined, this organization. I mean, there was a lot going on in the late 50s, a lot going on. Although, you have all the burger places and this and that, and the drive-thrus and the cars. We have Rick over there in Cuba looking at all the cars. And then, I had this big spectacular dream. I'm looking at it overhead when I'm going to bed. I'm like, all these things going on, like the world. I mean, here you have, like, looking at 50s cars and everything, and looking at nostalgia, trying to talk to people about, come on, we got to stop all this stuff. And then, then Bernie's going to come out, they're all coming out, What about the fast track of technology? This fast track, I mean, what do they want it to be? What do they want? I mean, say if there is someone looking down, above the spear or whatever, or whatever philosophy, whatever kind of religion it is, whatever it's supposed to be. I mean, are they rooting for us? When you have all this stuff, you have all people living in poverty, but yeah, you have people with billions of dollars. That doesn't piss you off. That doesn't like irritate you. That doesn't just rip your heart right out of your ribs. So he's at this rally and everything. Then he goes into the bathroom. At like an eatery. He happened to be black, and these two big, really huge guys came up to him. They were both white. And they said, like, something. They said something intimidating to him, like, what are you doing here, this or that, and then another brother who happened to be, like, within the organization was much bigger than the two guys. If you can imagine that. And he said, "Is everything okay in here, Brother Harvey?" And Brother Harvey Harvey said yes.